You just love it, ladies and gents. The Witcher Season 3. The audience score is here. Well, it was here anyway a few days ago. And it is now plummeting. Plummeting. But of course, articles are coping as to why. It must be review bombers. Of course it is. Of course it is. So we'll dive into this today. Ladies and gents, please do hit subscribe, give the video a like and a share. And I will say as well, we cover a lot of this stuff on my podcast, which you can find linked down below in the description box. I have a whole host of fantastic content creators, media commentators, as well as great individuals that pop on there. So please do check that out, link down below. But like I said, let's look at this. So The Witcher Season 3's audience score on Rotten Tomatoes has plummeted. Now this was interesting for a few reasons, because one, did anyone realise this even came out? It literally just came and went. That's it, done, dusted, no hype, nothing. And of course we know why, because Henry Cavill was given the boot because he wanted them to, stick to the source material. And that damn dirty troublemaker wanting to stick to the source material. Can't have that. Can't have fans of the show getting what they want. No, we can't do that, ladies and gents. And then, of course, he will be replaced by Liam Hemsworth. So a lot of people are dubbing Season 3 as the final season. Cue, the final countdown music. But anyway, Season 4 and 5 are being filmed back-to-back because, of course, they know that this is going to be the finale. They're not going to be moving forward anywhere past that at all. And the showrunners have obviously had the green light and they want to try and get as much money as humanly possible before they're kicked to the curb. But yes, the critical response, pretty decent. 83%. But, critics like a lot of stuff. Let's just say that. So what's happening with the audience score? Well, the audience score, 44%. 44%. So hugely rotten, not good, pretty bad. It's not looking good at all. Now, in terms of what some of the reviews are saying, a lot of people are saying, well, the series continues again to diverge from the novels. Again. Now, this was interesting for a few reasons, because the showrunner recently came out and promised. Oh, lordy, did they promise that they were going to stick to the source material this time. They just, they loved it. We love that damn dirty source material. We're going to get all up in that business. We're going to stick to it like glue. But apparently they're not. No, ladies and gents. No, of course not. They're diverging once more. Now, there is a specific element of that. And it's actually, the specific complaint from people is a lack of character development and world building. In fact, has now been leading to a significant amount of disappointment from most people. And then, of course, there are those who just, cannot give a toss about this series, and so they're giving it a pretty negative review on that element, which is still a valid review. You've got to appreciate this, is that these people were once watching the show. Season 3 comes out, and we know now that it is Henry's last season, so their negative views on that is still a warranted view to have. It's still a warranted review. But of course, you also had Blood Origins. Which are Blood Origins, yeah. That was basically show and tell of what the showrunners could do without any source material, just making it up as they went along. That was abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. But the plot synopsis itself, as monarchs, mages and beasts of the continent compete to capture her, Geralt takes Ciri into hiding. Bleh. Bleh. But yeah, it's not doing so well, ladies and gents. It's not doing so well. I mean, even if we go and take a look at Rotten Tomatoes specifically, just by itself, we're going to have a look at this. Go and have a gander, shall we? Go and have a good old look-see around here. And take a look at it. And we'll see the disparity, of course, because you've got the likes of the audience who will hate it. And then, of course, you've got the likes of Oh, it's not even here. How's it not even here? There we go. And then you've got the likes of the audience. Critics like it, audience hate it. 64% average. That's the average audience score of the overall season. Show, should I say, sorry. Season 3, 84%. How the hell can 84%? But 44%, 500 plus ratings. Let's take a look at some of these reviews, shall we? I think this show is too far from the source and looks ridiculous. I wanted to watch a good film adaptation of the book, not a bad Z-Class fantasy. You can't see some of this because my screen recorder's over to one side. So not bad Z-Class fantasy movie because it doesn't even deserve a B-Class. This was a painful watch. Story doesn't make sense. This is bullshit. Don't watch it. I mean, Jesus, these are ripping it a new one. CGI's deplorable, boring episodes. Fantastic use of vocabulary there. Love that. You're better off skipping season 3, episodes 1 to 5. And this 1.5 star here. The stars gained are for some action scenes. The rest is terrible. And again, you got 0.5 star from Brittany M here. The Witcher seems to not give any respect to the source material in which it was created. They literally had 8 books of material which they could have used, just making stuff up. Oh my god. Oh, I'm loving this. This is fantastic. Oh, how funny. This is when you know, there you go, I figured out, we can shrink it down here. This is when you know a show's really messed up. The Witcher is dead, bury it. The season feels like a chore to watch. Have they even read the books or looked at the games? Remember, ladies and gents, the showrunner literally came out and promised they'd stick to the source material this time. Empty promises of utter bullshit. Very boring, though. Couldn't care less about the characters. It's not great. It's kind of boring. And the thing is, that's the worst thing you can be in entertainment, is kind of boring. Because the thing is, even if a show's bad, even if a show is absolutely terrible, sometimes you can hate watch a show and you can enjoy the fact that it's bad because you're enjoying how bad it actually is. But if a show's boring, that is the worst thing it can possibly be. Season is an absolute mess. I mean, they're just ripping it a new one. Yeah, sure, there's some people that like it. Of course there are, but the overwhelming majority of people don't. They don't at all. Oh dear. So I thought you'd find this funny. Again, they're turning him into a side character again. Oh my goodness me. Boring for several reasons, mostly because the strength of the books, like natural characters, difficult, thoughtful decision-making, and changes of heart are sacrificed for dramatic effects and big words. Good. Marvel Thor has as much in common with Edda Thor as Netflix Witcher with Book Witcher. Brilliant. Anyway, I thought you'd find this absolutely hilarious, as did I, at the very least. So, yeah, if you've seen it, leave your thoughts down below. I wasn't even going to bother watching this show, to be fair. It's one of these series that, really, I cannot be bothered to bring myself to sacrifice that much time for something that I'm inevitably going to really, really dislike, and you're just going to have to hear me disliking it. So not great. Not great. I mean, look, even this. This is supposed to be a war-torn regions and everyone's cracking jokes and making small talk. Can't really get into the story because the characters don't seem believable. That is a very valid criticism. But everyone else will say it's review bombing. For goodness sake. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below if you've seen it. I myself probably will not. I'm not going to lie. It's not my jam anymore. I cannot be bothered to watch a show that I'm definitely going to dislike. So, yeah. Again, thoughts down below. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Cheers, guys. Take care.